What's going on YouTube? This is 561 Boost once again trying to bring you the best video that I can. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. I appreciate it. Once again, thank you.
Alright. Let's start with just looking around. We got to start with the left driver side vent. Underneath it, you could put your hand, like your fingers, on the bottom and just pull it out. Do not use the screwdriver. I had the screwdriver in my hand. You're not supposed to use the screwdriver. I had the screwdriver to actually take the pin out. You know, there was only one clip that goes for the VSA, I believe it is, the traction control. And that's why I had the screwdriver in my hands. You don't need a screwdriver to actually pry it open. You just need the screwdriver to push the pin out. You take the vent out. That's all it needs. That's all it has. And we go to the center console. The center console, there's going to be two screws. One on the left, one on the right, before you take that little pocket. Alright, so this is a number 2 screwdriver. Like I said, there's going to be two Phillips head screws, one on the left, one on the right. It's a little complicated, but yeah, sorry for shaking the camera so much. I had, one hand to hold the camera and one hand to do all this. Soon I'm gonna be having the tripods and all this exciting extra accessories that everyone has, but as of right now, work with me, guys. I only have one hand to work with and one hand to record. So after you take the two screws, one on the left, one on the right, the little pocket comes out. You can literally put your hands underneath it and just pull it. It has two clips in the top and two clips on the bottom. I was looking to make sure that there was no other screws, and I just was looking for it because I've never done it, and that's when I noticed that it was only clips. So I pulled the clips out and the whole pocket came out. So that's the pocket that is right underneath your AC console. And then underneath that, I was looking around once again because I've never taken this apart myself. So I've noticed that there was two more screws towards the front to take the panel out. One to the right and one to the left. Now there's going to be 4 screws total, but the inner ones are the ones that you're going to take off, which is the ones that hold the bracket to the console. So that's what I'm doing now, taking the 2 screws. Once again, guys, sorry I had one hand to do this. So I started with the right. Then right past that, I noticed that there was 2 more screws towards the back. I tried taking them out with the screwdriver, the number 2 screwdriver, but they were a little hard because I had to use a smaller screwdriver because of the space. So I decided to go with the 8mm socket, and just did a lot easier than try to do it with a screwdriver, honestly. And that's what holds the radio and all the weight, because this ones aren't metal tabs. This ones aren't plastic tabs. They're metal tabs that are holding the screw. The head. So yeah, they're 8mm. Kabam! There you go. Now the 2 screws are out, and then you just pull the whole center console out. You know, I was checking and see the wires, making sure that everything's good, making sure that I'm not pulling too hard. You know, by this time it got a little late, so I had to use a light to start doing all of that. And at this point, you have to take the 2 screws towards the left. Right behind the vent, there's gonna be 2 screws that moves the whole panel like up, and then everything else is only clip-ons. You get the clips off, and then you know you pry it on a like 60-degree angle out, and then on the right side, the push button is gonna have a blue clip. Now the blue clip is a little hard to get it, and I apologize. You know, I was trying to once again record with one hand and take the clip off with the other. So excuse me. You just pry it underneath, and then you just pull it, and it comes right off. It's really easy. It's not that hard. Like I said, I was trying to, you know, keep the light for the camera and show you guys that it wasn't as hard. And I apologize for the shitty quality, but I'm trying here. You know, as long as the job gets done, I really don't, you know, care too much of making sure that the quality it's perfect 4K, but I'm trying, and I hope I give you guys the content that you guys need, and not to be scared to get this done. Is really not that hard. Once the console is out, you know, play around it. You guys probably don't have that gauge in the middle. Notice that there's only 2 screws in the back to take it off. And this is when I took it inside, because I wanted to be in a table. This part of the video, there's parts that I can disclose, there's parts that I cannot disclose, but it's not hard. It's not hard at all. The seller, Baby Blue, it's gonna tell you exactly what you have to do. But you know, like I said, he requested for me not to talk about it, and I'm gonna honor that, because I told him I won't talk about it. You know, he'll be able to explain it the moment that you buy the Switch. Just know it's not complicated, and it goes back on. Same thing, 2 screws on the back, and once you know you have it all done, you plug the factory wire back on, and just test it, make sure that everything is good and everything, you know, is working properly. And it's time to put everything back. You know, as you know, you can see I try to move it around and did everything. I got a little tired with the one light and the one hand and the camera, so I didn't finish a video to how to put everything back. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory of how you took it off to take it back. I mean, to put it back together, and it's really not that hard. But just the clips, man. Honestly, the clips and the pins are the hardest to not break. You know, take your time, make sure that you don't pull anything, you know, too hard or too tight. If it's not coming out, just try it again. The actual like finished product was awesome, and I love the whole button. It works the same way. It works perfectly fine, and it gives it a little touch to your interior. Yes, I know for a fact that my hazard lights is for an 8th gen. Figure I already had it in my house, and you know, why not install it? So I put it together and I installed it. But know that I will put the 9th gen, you know, hazard switch on, and I will do a write-up on that one too, or a video. But as you can tell, man, it's awesome, and I love the outcome. I love how it came out, and I'm happy with it. Well, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, do what you guys have to do, and I appreciate the views, man. Peace.